Warning, warning. This subject may be sensitive to some. If you are not into toes, please click off immediately and watch Shauna Rose's other videos. Imagine you're staying at this hotel and you're sleeping. You're comfortable, your room door's locked, and you're at this point probably in REM mode, right? And you feel something wet and moist, and a suction type of suckling feeling. You think you're dreaming, but your body is like, wake up, wake up. And you wake up and notice that the night manager is sucking on your toes. A 52-year-old hotel manager in Tennessee has been arrested after a male guest staying at the establishment allegedly awoke to find the Hilton Hotel employee sucking on his toes. David Patrick Neal was taken into custody and charged with 1 count each of aggravated burglary and assault. The incident allegedly took place in the pre-dawn hours of March 30th at the downtown Nashville Hilton Hotel in the 100 block of the 4th Avenue South. The guest, who filed a lawsuit in the case alleging sexual assault, told officers with the Nashville Metropolitan Police Department that he was in town on a business trip. He was reportedly asleep inside his room at about 5 a.m. when he woke up to find the suspect allegedly sucking on his toes. Ugh. Upon waking up, he reportedly told police that he immediately confronted the hotel's night manager, whom he recognized. Neal and another hotel employee had allegedly came to his room the previous day because the guest was experiencing problems with his in-room television. In an interview with WKRN, the guest said he was so startled to see Neal in his room that he screamed before reporting the incident to hotel security and calling the police. Upon arriving at the hotel, police reportedly took the guest's statement and spoke to Neal about the alleged incident. Neal reportedly admitted to investigators that he had entered his room without the guest's permission, using a cloned room key. However, he told police that he only entered his room because he thought he could smell smoke coming from inside and wanted to ensure that everything was A-OK. In the arrest report, police noted that Neal did not notify anyone else on the hotel staff about his claim of smelling smoke, and no guests reported smelling smoke either. Neal also reportedly told police that after leaving the guest room, he threw away the cloned key, which was never recovered. All my life, you just have that sense of security and that sense of peace, right? It's not like you're camping and you have to kind of keep one eye open. You have that security that's yours. And when you close your eyes, you feel like you're safe and you're protected. And it was a complete violation, the victim told WKRN. I was just so shocked. It was, who are you? Why are you in my room? It was almost like a dream, a sort of nightmare. It just didn't make sense. Why is this person touching me? In his lawsuit against the hotel, the guest lawyer reportedly pointed out that Neal has a criminal past, including spending 5 years in prison for manslaughter. Multiple charges of forgery, drinking and driving, a manslaughter conviction as well, which served prison time, said Michael Fisher, one of the victim's attorneys. When Hilton hired this person, they had to have known. They have to do background checks to know. And the fact that they would put somebody like that in a position where they have the ability to clone keys, have the ability to get into a guest room, have the ability to be sucking on some toes? It was unclear Saturday whether Neal had an attorney in the civil lawsuit or the criminal case. Referring to the allegations, Fisher reportedly added, "It's just shocking," adding that, "We haven't seen a case like this." Neal was indicted in Wilson County in 1996 on 1 count of second-degree murder for shooting his roommate. Though he claimed it was self-defense, a jury in 1997 found him guilty on 1 count of voluntary manslaughter. In a statement to WKRN, the hotel said that it is cooperating with police and does not comment on ongoing investigations. Neal was taken into custody and held on a $27,000 bond. I would love to know whether or not the victim opened the door the night before with no socks on, y'all. Because remember, he said Neal and another employee came to his room because there was something going on with his television. I think this guy didn't have socks on and he did not know that he opened the door to a toe-sucking bandit. A toe-sucking hound dog. This man said he smelled smoke. No, he smelled toes. Okay? That's what he smelt. He was walking around the whole way. Oh, and I saw his toes the night before. Yeah. That's what it was. This man was like, he probably gonna be asleep by the time I open the door. He opened the door. Them toes was shining. He licked his lips, y'all. He was drooling, y'all. And he done went to town. I feel like if this man didn't wake up, he probably would have been suckling on something else. Oh, Lord. Who hired this guy? Really? He must have known someone who worked there. Because I don't understand how he was hired. With his background, there's no way. There's people who are willing to have you suck on their feet. You know how much people pay? That's probably what it was. It's cheap. So I ain't paying to suck on no feet. I'm going to take the foot. That's messed up. I actually knew a person like this. I didn't know he had a toe fetish. Until one night, we fell asleep face to face, and then I woke up and it was face to feet. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I kind of had a feeling. Just the things that he would do and say and shit. But, yeah, I had to kick him to the curb. Well, not literally kick. He probably would have liked that. Probably would have caught that kick with his mouth. Hello. Brought back memories. I wonder what he's doing. Anyway, y'all, what would you do? Okay, what would you do? What would you do if you were sleeping in the Hilton Hotel? Hilton Hotel, then you woke up to David sucking on your toes. What would you do? Kick up in his face and Hey, what would you do? Tell him to give me $500 for what I've been through. Hey, what would you do? This man's gonna have a good lawsuit, y'all. Cause ain't no way. I'm out of here. Later.